Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 26 of Mat Chat. I am Miss Mel, your mindset coach. I said Miss Mel again. I keep doing that because I say Miss Mel for my children's yoga classes. I am Melissa Ross, your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Welcome. We are going to invite a few people on to join us tonight. I'm so glad that you could be here. Just give me a moment to invite a few friends on so that we can get moving forward with episode 26 of Mat Chat. Beautiful, my friends. All right, we've invited some friends on. All right, episode 26, and you'll notice that episode 26 is called Calling in Your Reality. And hi, Tim. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're well tonight. Calling in Your Reality. And we've been talking the last few weeks about my story and how I got started and where I first began and how I moved through adversity to where I am now and where I am today. And I'll continue to be sharing parts of my story as we move forward with Mat Chat. And, when I think about the theme that Rise to Wellness has been talking about this week, calling in your reality or calling in positivity, I think back to that time and place, and I think back to where I was at that time. And, I wasn't really able at that time to call in any positivity or call in energy from the universe. I took things that were around me. I took experiences around me. I took what I perceived to be anger around me from people that were helping or from people that were, there with me. I perceived those things and I took them and I really held them internally, and I let those energies really dictate what my experience was at the time. I was already in a low place, as we've talked about before, with postpartum depression and severe anxiety, and I let those energies really dictate where I was and how I responded to things and how I responded to my healing. And friends, I would like to say to you, I would really love to say to you today that I changed my ways and I became a positive person, and that was the end of it. And I changed my ways at that time and I never thought about anything negative again. But that's not true, friends. It's not true. Having a positive mindset is a daily job. Hi, Lindsay. Hope you're well tonight. Thanks for joining. Having a positive mindset and really calling in positivity and calling in your reality, a positive reality, is a daily job. And I'll give you an example, friends. Before I give you that an example, I want to talk about this too. And I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook lately about this pandemic, and Tim's watching, so I won't use any of the words like this crazy time or during these difficult times, because I know that drives Tim nuts. But during this pandemic, yes, Lindsay says yes, every day. It's an everyday practice to bring in that positivity and bring in a positive reality. So I've been seeing all these posts every day about, how crazy it is and how this just isn't normal. It isn't normal to be working this way. And it's not. I'll tell you, friends, this is not normal. The way we are living and the way we are trying to work from home or not work from home and homeschool, and if we're not working from home, pay our bills and for me in particular, be the mother and the breadwinner and the teacher and cooking and cleaning and be the doctor for my daughter and be her advocate at the same time and take her to all of these doctor's appointments and make sure. It's not normal for people to function at this level. It's not normal to function at 120% or 150%. Tim says, during these challenging times, we're all in this together. So stay safe and stay strong. I know that drives him nuts because we hear that from everywhere. You know what? I was going to swear there and I won't swear, but you know, like, yeah, I won't swear, but we're not all in this together. We all have different situations. We all have different things going on. Some of us are working from home. Some of us are not working from home and struggling financially. We're all struggling with online learning with our kids. And you know what? I saw a lady put up a post. She had 5 kids. God bless her, because I don't know how I'm doing it with 2 kids. She had 5 kids that she was juggling, a baby, so obviously the baby wasn't homeschooling, but 4 kids homeschooling, and then she was taking care of a baby on top of that. All I have to say is God bless that woman. And yes, Lindsay says it's hard to do it all. So I don't want to make it seem like I have it all together now. Now I've transformed from where I was and I have it all together now. Because friends, I'm telling you, this is not normal. I do not have it all together. Like, I am struggling through this ridiculous stuff, just like all of the rest of you are. But I'll tell you what's different. Not the struggle, not the lack of struggle. That's different. What's different is the way I deal with it and the way I see it and the way I approach it. And I'll give you this example. We've been, as you all know, my daughter's been sick, and we've been going back and forth to doctor's appointments and to hospitals and all of that. And Tim just put a cool GIF on there. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for watching. Hope you're well tonight. So we've been going back and forth to hospital visits, and we've had 4 hospital visits, and I mean, this has really been draining. It's really been draining to keep track of everything, keep track of headaches and fevers and, when we slept and when we didn't sleep and what was going on and what symptom came today and all that kind of stuff. And I've been doing it for 8 weeks. It's been crazy, not normal, just like this pandemic, right? Hi, Michelle. Hope you're well tonight. So, I'm keeping it together through all of that, through all of these hospital visits. And it was our 3rd visit at the hospital when we were told by the ER pediatrician at the children's emergency room that it was not the place for us to be, that we shouldn't be at an emergency room, that we should be in constant care of a pediatrician. And why wasn't our pediatrician taking care of us? And that wasn't an answer for me. I have no idea why our pediatrician wasn't taking care of us. We were sent there by the pediatrician. So, and it's not to say that it was a bad experience. The doctor was absolutely phenomenal, but just the statement made that that's not where we should be. We should be in constant care of a pediatrician. So I had that in the back of my head for a good week. And I really struggled with going back the 4th time. I really struggled with that. Okay, do we really need to go there? Is this the right decision? Can we wait for a pediatrician? Hi, Tracy. Hope you're well. Hi, Jen. Hope you're well tonight. Thanks for watching. So I really, really struggled with, is it the right decision to be going back to the hospital again? We were told that it's not the place for us to be. Can we wait another day for the pediatrician? Is this life-threatening? Does it need to be looked at? All that kind of stuff. And, it was a big decision. I really had to trust my mom instincts and trust that it was the right decision to go back. And I talked myself into that, friends. So we had that. Oh, Jenny says, sending you love and prayer still. Thanks, hun. I appreciate that. So I talked myself through that, and I brought in the positivity, and I called in that reality and said, okay, I'm confident in this. I know, and Jenny says it's so frustrating. It is, but I talked myself into that. I didn't let that negativity affect my decision that we needed to go back to the hospital for the 4th time. So we got there, and as we had left on the 3rd visit as well, my son had left a book behind at the hospital, and Shagufa Ali is watching. Thanks for watching tonight. My son had left a book in the hospital in the waiting room the visit before, and he was really attached to the book, and he was really upset about leaving it. And we had asked for, Tim says, Tim makes fun of us Canadians. He's from the States. Tim is the best marketing man from St. Louis, Missouri. He calls it the second worst city in the world. I don't know why he lives there if he calls it that. But anyway, so as we had left that third time, we asked if there was a lost and found because my son was trying to find his book. And we encountered a nurse that was not very happy. And I don't blame her. This is a crappy time. This is a ridiculous time for everybody. You know, I'm sure it's just not cool having to be there and be an essential worker and deal with everything else that's going on right now. So she was not happy and, you know, not willing to talk to us about a lost and found, and thought we were kind of crazy for even asking. And my son wanted to walk across the waiting room to look where he had left it. And she stopped him and wouldn't let him walk across to go look for this book. Which would have just put his mind at ease, right? So we had that as well. So we go back for the fourth visit, and we run into the same nurse. She was our triage nurse, the exact same nurse. And it was everything, like right from beginning to end. It was, why are you here? Why is your son here too? Hi, Charlene. Thanks for watching. Jenny has a comment there that I'll read in a sec. So it was everything. Why are you here? Stop, you're talking too fast. Didn't want to talk to me, only wanted to talk to my daughter. Didn't want to listen to anything I had to say. She asked for a children's mask because the mask she had was bothering her, and she was crabby because she only had one mask, and it had been, you know, it was one mask for the entire shift, and they were rationing masks. And I get that. I get that. That sucks, and it was a bad position for her to be in, and I tried to sympathize with her and say, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful that you have to ration that. You know, is there anything I can do to help? And, you know, really trying to empathize with her. But it was just that energy. You know, you feel that negative energy. And as we left triage, the first thing that came to me was, I knew it. We were told last time not to be here, and we shouldn't be here. I let those negative thoughts come in. With everything that I do, friends, I let those negative thoughts come in. I let that negativity come in. I let it come into my brain. And then I stopped myself. I recognized it, and I stopped myself. And I thought, no, that's her reality, not my reality. I'm not going to let her reality dictate my experience today. And I called out into the universe and said, we are going to have an incredible experience today. I don't care what anybody else's energy is. Our energy is here, and we're going to have an incredible experience today. And I'll tell you, friends, that was our best visit. Out of all 4 visits, we had the best doctor we've ever talked to, the best care she's had in a month of going to the hospital, because I changed my mindset in that moment. So friends, I'm going to read what Jenny says. She says, my son wasn't well a few months ago, and at 4 a.m. he wanted to go to the ER, so we went. The ER doctor yelled at me because it wasn't a life-threatening situation. He released us, and I went back. I couldn't help him at home. He finally understood how I felt. And yeah, and it's... you really have to listen to your mom instincts. And I know Jenny is incredible about that. Jenny has a daughter who was injured horseback riding, and she's just been absolutely incredible helping her daughter come back. And her daughter is like one of the strongest people I know. She's absolutely amazing, and the strides that she's made is incredible. Fernanda says, good, my friend, and she sent a GIF as well. So the point here, friends, of that story is that the transformation is not that I never have those negative thoughts again. The transformation is that I now know how to call in the positivity and call in the reality that I'm looking for. So we all struggle. We all continually struggle with those negative thoughts that infiltrate, or a negative energy from someone that could shift our reality and could dictate how our reality happens, or how our experience is. But it's about calling in that positivity and telling the universe that this is not the experience I'm going to have. It's about not letting that negative energy affect you, and putting your positive energy out there and telling the universe that this is not the experience I want to have. I'm not going to let that person's reality and that person's energy and that person's reality dictate my reality and my experience. Jenny says, thank you. You're so welcome. So friends, that's all my message was tonight. My message tonight was just about the fact that we are in this crazy time. We are all trying to get through this crazy pandemic. And I would be lying to you if I told you that because I'm a mindset coach, hi David, thanks for watching tonight. I would be lying to you if I told you that because I was a mindset coach, because I have transformed, and because I went through all of that adversity and I grew and I worked on myself, I would be lying to you if I told you that all of that made me get through this pandemic any easier than the rest of you. It's not. And Jenny says, yes, mindset is everything. It is. It's not. I'm not getting through this pandemic easy peasy. Hi, Reza. Thanks for watching tonight. I'm not getting it through easy peasy. I'm not getting through it any different than the rest of you. The only difference is that I'm calling in my reality. I'm having a positive mindset. I'm sending that positive energy out there. And, I'm meditating, I'm journaling, I'm doing those things to keep that positive energy. And I'm calling in the reality that I experience. I'm calling in my experience to be positive, right? That's the only difference, friends. The only difference. Yes, I struggle with this pandemic too. I'm telling you, we were not meant to do all of those things and be all of those, do all of those functions and be all of those things at once. Especially you single mothers out there, or you single parents, single dads and single moms. Like, I'm telling you, it's a struggle. Oh my goodness. I wasn't meant to work my regular job during the day, be a teacher, do the laundry, clean the house, cook 3 meals a day, take care of mental health. I'm not equipped to take care of my children's mental health as well on top of all of this, and be a computer technician at the same time, and be an internet technician and figure out why the internet's not working and all of that kind of stuff. I was not meant to hold all of those hats all at once. And I'm telling you, for a long time, it's been 120%. And I took a step back at one point and said, no, I don't have 120%. I don't. None of us do. Not 100%. You can't have 120%. Percentage only goes to 100. So why are we trying to give more than that, right? And I had to take a step back and make sure I was taking care of myself and implement some self-care to make sure that I was thriving and calling in the reality that I want, calling in that positive reality. So if we take anything away from this tonight, please know, friends, that I understand where you are. If you're suffering in that reality, in that negativity, and you want to learn how to call in positivity and call in a positive reality, then please do get in touch with me, because I'm not telling you that I don't have those negative thoughts. I'm telling you that I can teach you how to reframe them. I can teach you how to call in positivity and call in the reality that you want, the reality that you want to experience. I can help you transform. So friends, hi, thanks for watching. Karen, you just caught us at the end here. So friends, I thank you all so much for joining in, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, incredible night. Please do get in touch with me. You can private message me on my Facebook page at either Rise2Wellness, the number 2, wellness.com, or rise2wellness.com is the website, at Rise2Wellness on Facebook. You can private message me there, or you can private message me at Melissa Ann Ross, which is my personal page. So if you're having trouble calling in your reality and calling in positivity, please do reach out, and we'll see what we can do, friends. Have a good night. Take care.